camenzind. Actually, let's try that trump with. Oh, he's. Stop the trump. Oh, that's e5. Unless I can transpose it now with bishop g5. Yes, sort of. Is it e4 a good idea? Bishop g7, bishop b5. What about not moving the e pawn? What about just moving the h pawn instead? It's like h6 or something. I know it's blocking the rook, and that would seem to be a pathetic idea. So why would I want to block the rook? It can be useful in an ending, this pawn on h6, so forget the attack. Will I reach an ending? No. If I castle queenside, I'm just going to get hacked on the queenside. He's got a good e5 square. So on the other hand, I could try for g4 later. So e3, move the bishop, and then at some point g4. Maybe f4 here to fix these pawns. Castle's queen a5. It's annoying. Bishop c4 first. Oh, I think I'm going to do it. I'll do it. I'll just do king b1, I think. Queen a5, king b1. King b1 now, anyway. In fact, queen a5, knight e4, queen takes knight f6. Now, so I've set a trap. Surely he's not going to fall into that. Nope. Can I just try and grab the pawn and survive it? Probably not. Rook on b8 would spell disaster. Would it? Yeah. Okay. It's question time. What to do about this impending attack. Start sacking pawns. g4. Maybe I can go to g3. Maybe this bishop can go to h3, etc. e4, bishop g2, e5, that sort of thing. Bishop g2, rook he1, e5, trying to play positionally. Just try and swamp the centre. So a3 could weaken my dark squares. You can move the bishop back and move the queen there, and maybe on the dark squares. Okay. What's the best way to keep the lines closed? Taking like this, or just a3? I think taking there to keep a pawn, the opponent's pawn on b3, so it's shielding my king on the b file. But it does leave this a3 to be attacked. Also c3 is now threatened, so rook c1. Right. Rook c3 is a good positional sack, surely, because pawn on h6, the dark squares. Play rook c1, c4 is also a bit weak. Actually, rook he1, e5, or e5 straight away, takes knight g4, bishop moves back, then what? Nothing. So, okay, over here. Rook c2, rook c4, queen d2, rook c8 doesn't quite work at the moment. But it would work if there was a rook on e5, rook c4, queen takes, rook move back, wouldn't work. What about just bishop f1? Just trying to win c4 in a slower way. So the knight's holding up e4 at the moment, that's useful. So something like queen e1, so or queen d1, and then bishop takes c4. Queen d1 or queen e1. D1. Keep on the D4 square just in case he does do bishop C3. I can pounce back to D4 with Queen D4 to threaten mate with this pawn. In fact, Queen D4 now gives me exactly that I've just mentioned. And this is even protected by the rook, so that was a bit hopeless, I think. That bishop H4 move looks hopeless. So, is he really going to play F6? Right, so I can just take on C4 now on this. Yeah, there's a problem with that. If I take on C4, then there's maybe E5 coming up. Oh, bishop takes and no, C4, G3. E5 takes, bishop takes B3. I think bishop takes B3, just win another pawn. Then, oh, he's resigned. He's resigned here. Oh, that was a bit abrupt. I thought a bit more fight, but yeah, I thought this wasn't a hot idea. I wouldn't recommend this. This is terrible, just to block one's own attack. I mean, but it did create some tactics later. But he was better. Obviously, he was better here. So I'm not sure now. I think he started going wrong. Actually, well, definitely bishop H4. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.